Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, cause you know we coming straight at you.
PPV, live with this motherfucker with that boy YBS, you know what I'm saying? Young Papito, hola Papito. When I roll up my people, what's up, Papi?
Oh, man. Yeah, I know what it is, man. Your boy YBS, BK, you gonna still be motherfucking more. AOW 305, we go hard as the army. PPP, happy to be here, brother. What's going on?
It's all love this way, you know what I'm saying? Border equal, more than yeah, out the gate, you know what I'm saying?
The bandana stays. If you tune into my show, I rock a Puerto Rico bandana all day. The bandana stays. You heard?
Now go ahead, plug that real quick. Pause. You know what I'm saying? You got your own show. Talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man. I started this show. I got a bar at my house. You know what I'm saying? Where I stock up on liquor and things like that. And every episode, I'm drinking something different. I'm talking about Florida battle rap. You know, battles that might be coming up, like events that might be coming up. You know, things like that. Like I said, I plan to elevate and talk about different things. But we started small, you know what I mean? We started here in Florida. I only started like 2 weeks ago. I'm only like on my 3rd or 4th episode. So Bars from the Bar, man, make sure y'all tune in. It's on Facebook Live. Anytime I go live on Facebook, y'all make sure to show me love and tune in, man. That's all it is. We plan to expand. We're trying to do Twitch, Caffeine, things like that, YouTube. You know, a lot of people been putting that out there. So I'm just trying to do different things, man. Show people I'm more than just a rapper, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You're an entertainer and some more shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's all it is, man. Just trying to be entertaining for the people. You know what I mean? Like I said, URL events, we can talk about those, RBE, whatever the situation is, some events in Chicago. You know, I get love everywhere I go. So you just see me in West Memphis.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
I get love everywhere I go.
Yeah, there. You know what I'm saying? So, I want to talk to about YBS. Jay Perez. Let's talk about Jay Perez real quick. Let's talk about your Mecca. You know what I'm saying? Because everyone has a start before they are who they are at the current moment. So, you being Jay Perez, so where are you from, brother?
Originally, I'm from Queens, New York. Original Queens, New York, Flatbush. I'm on like the border between Queens and Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Where I live, if you walk like 2 blocks west, you in Brooklyn. If you walk 2 blocks east, you back in Queens, you near Flushing and things like that. So I'm from the border, baby. I got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? Queens and Brooklyn. My family, my moms and pops, they're both Bedford-Stuyvesant. You know, they're both Bed-Stuy, do or die Bed-Stuy.
Yeah.
So,
real Brooklyn.
you know, me being from Queens is different. Yeah, me being from Queens and being born and raised. Well, I was born in Manhattan, but being raised in Queens, it was a different feel, you know?
Yeah. So let's speak on that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like being Christian and Muslim. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that's 2 different religions, my nigga. Like, cause the boroughs is. Let's speak on the boroughs real quick. You know what I mean? Queens and Brooklyn. What is the difference between being from Queens and? I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of New York niggas. You know what I mean? So let's speak on your experience about Queens and Brooklyn. The difference between the boroughs.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's definitely 2 different worlds. You'd be surprised. They're so close to each other, but it's definitely 2 different ways of living. You know what I mean? Brooklyn is gritty. You know what I mean? Everybody over there is just, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You got your beautiful areas just like anywhere else, but Brooklyn, they don't play over there, man. They about their business. They about their money. They about getting it by any means necessary. And I feel like it's the same thing with Queens. You know what I'm saying? Queens get the money. We got our own slogans.
Get the money,
like
dollar bills, y'all. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful for me because I get the feel of what it's like to be around, especially with my family, like my mom and pop being from Brooklyn. Like I was raised by Brooklyn natives. I was more brought up in a Queens environment. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got the best of both. You know what I'm saying? So both boroughs are just different, man. Don't let anybody tell you different. They're both 2 different places. They might be in the same area. They might be in New York, but they're not the same when it comes borough-wise. You know what I'm saying?
Out the gate.
Sometimes there's war.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, sometimes there's war between Brooklyn and Queens. Sometimes there's unity. It just depends on where you're from and where you at and where you move with. You know what I mean? Just like anywhere else.
No, I can definitely dig that. You know what I'm saying? So let me ask you this about the difference because I'm not a New York nigga. You know what I'm saying? So Queens, was you from the houses in Queens?
No, actually, to keep it real, my
Because
grandmother was from the
Brooklyn.
housing
Hold on,
project.
before I say that, you said the houses in Queens, but Brooklyn is more of like buildings. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
like projects.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep it thorough. My
100.
grandmother is actually from Nas's neighborhood. She's from Queensbridge.
Queensbridge.
So I was pretty much raised more around the housing project of Queensbridge, things like that. You know what I mean?
The
Every now
towers,
and then,
yeah.
every now and again, I'd be in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Chilling with, because I got family over there. I'd be in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a beautiful thing to have those two different experiences. You know, you go to Queensbridge, it ain't the same as when you go to the housing projects in Brooklyn. When you go to Marcy and places like that, it definitely ain't the same thing. It might look the same to certain people, but you got to realize, you know, just like anywhere else, people know when you're not from there. You know what I mean? He's a borough.
Yeah, because you don't talk like that.
Like,
Yeah, you don't walk like that. You don't talk like that. Niggas know when you ain't from around the way.
And everybody know everybody. So when they see somebody they ain't familiar with, they're like, wait a minute, who is you? And that's when they approach you. Like, yo, bro, you lost? You good? You need help? And you're like, oh, man.
Yeah,
you on the way to go.
Out the gate. So let's talk about your rapping, bro. You know what I'm saying? So where did you get your rapping bug from? You know what I'm saying? So you being the best of both worlds, you know what I'm saying, on some goddamn Jay-Z and R. Kelly shit, you know what I'm saying? So where did you get your shit from? Brooklyn or from Queens?
You know what's super crazy, bro? What's gonna throw you off is I got my rap from Detroit.
Ooh.
I was with Eminem
Ooh.
on the interstate, and like don't get me wrong, like my brother, I have an older brother who, like, when I was younger, he would put me on to people like Jay-Z, Nas, you know what I mean? So I was familiar on things like that. You know, I was familiar with a lot of the culture there.
That's what you picked up on.
I related to, the ones I related to a lot more was like Eminem, you know what I'm saying?
How
Like,
did you
really
discover him? What is the radio?
No, what's super crazy, bro, is back in the day, when people used to buy CDs, when CDs were actually a big deal,
Facts.
people used to buy CDs by the bundle. They used to have this thing, I think it was in like newspapers, or not maybe like newspapers, like magazines and shit, where you could get CDs by the bundle. You get like 5 different albums from 5 different artists. You just have to pick them. And one day we just got a random package in the mail, and my mother was like, "Yo, I got this Eminem album. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess. I mean, I never heard of it, but I take it." So I threw it on, and from the moment I heard the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers LP, excuse me, when I heard the Marshall Mathers LP from beginning to end, I was like, "Bro, how the fuck did he do that? Like, I want to do that." And what escalated it and what brought it back to New York for me was that Eminem later on down the line picked up 50. And when he picked up 50, that's when I was like, oh, it's Queens. We lit. We
Hell
got
yeah.
Jamaica, like,
Hell yeah. So
you know,
let me talk to
Get
you
Rich or Die
about...
Trying.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying, you know what I'm saying? You know what the lineage went from, you know what I mean, the shady aftermath, G-Unit connection, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I know, you know what I'm saying?
Even the mixtape circuit, though.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Power
But let
of
me
the
ask you
Dollar,
this,
things like that.
before we get into that, what was it about Eminem, though, brother? You know what I mean? Because that was the starting point from what you're telling me.
What it was for me is that, you know, I was a kid, bro. I was like 13, 12, you know, 12, 13. So I didn't really know too much about the drug game. Like, I didn't really give away too much, but I was getting into it when I was younger, you know what I mean? Because in New York, a lot of people grow up fast, bro. You know what I mean? Just like anywhere else, I'm sure Chicago, the Midwest, places like that, you know, maybe even the West Coast. Being in that type of environment, you grow up fast. You have to learn certain things. You have to learn how to move in certain places. You know what I mean? So you grow up so fast. I got into the drug game, but I wasn't deep into it. So listening to Nas, Jay-Z and people flexing with the money and things like that. I didn't know too much about it. You know, like I was cool with it because it was what was on the radio. It was what I saw in videos, you know, things like that. But for some reason, man, just listening to M and the wild shit that he would talk about and the way he would put words together, that's what really did it for me. It's like, bro, I don't have to talk about this. You know, and that's the same thing with me in battle rap. I know you don't want to get into that, but
bro. My memory is impeccable, bro. Please believe I'm going to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Because I understand the correlation. Nah, that's the correlation.
That's how I put everything together.
Yeah, I understand the correlation.
Being able to talk about things that I knew, things that I was around, things that people might look at me and be like, oh, ain't no way you know about that. Ain't no way you've been around that, bro. You don't even look like you from that.
Yeah.
I'm from that. You get what I'm saying? Like, I may not show it because I was raised a certain way. That's the thing. The way you're raised at home and the way the streets make you are two different things. You got to be able to find that balance. Some people go more to the streets. Some people stay in the house. I was doing the best of both to the point where my parents were like, bro, you 12 years old selling drugs. We got to get out of here. Like, you can't stay here. Like, what are you doing? And if this is what you want to do, like, bro, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep it on.
Hold on. Because you moving fast, man. I ain't even got there yet. God damn, man. Hold on, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Eminem, we was talking about Eminem. That was the influence for you. Boom, this, that, and that. You know what I mean? So let's get back there. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, my memory is impeccable. You know what I mean? So let's transition from there. God damn it. YBS. Jay Perez. So before you got that name, how'd you get the name YBS? And what does the YBS stand for?
You know what's super crazy about that name, man, is my name started off, I did a show in New York on this thing called Team Backpack, and I was in Brooklyn. I was in the hood of Brooklyn, and I did a show out there with Team Backpack, and I was just jumping in ciphers, and they had a lot of ciphers. I was just jumping in, rapping with everybody in the ciphers. They were like, bro, your bars are crazy. Like, bro, your bars are this, your bars are that, your punchlines, everything about you, like, it's just crazy. So I came up with the name Young Barsmith, and when I got locked in for my first battle ever, somebody went on Facebook Live, and they were like, bro, Young Barsmith is cool, but it's too long to put on the flyer, which I agree with. You know, me looking at it, I'm like, damn, you know, that is a long name to put on a flyer. So the guy who was actually doing the live was like, yo, he could call himself YBS, but it's not marketable. Now, here's where the game changes. I'm a businessman. I went to school for business. I did college for business. I know business from the street, different things like that. So business is in my DNA. So when you tell me something's not marketable, I'm going to make it marketable. I'm going to make it to where people talk about it. I'm going to make it to where people are like, yo, and like I said, you seen firsthand, I'm not from West Memphis, but salute to NASA and his league. When I got booked out there, my whole mindset was, they don't know me. I have to make them know me. I have to make them say, yo, who is this YBS kid? You know what I mean? Like, what YBS? That name sounds so dumb, but the kid is so fire.
So before you became this fire pen, you know what I'm saying? YBS, you know what I'm saying? Young Barsmith. You know what I mean? So let's start. I want to speak about your Mecca, bro, real quick. You know what I mean? So how did you start battle rapping, bro?
I was a fan, man. I was just a fan of the culture. I had watched my first battle ever that I watched, and I tell everybody this. Anybody I talk to could vouch this. Was Reed Dollaz and Trig.
That's the DVD
pool. That was the Mecca. That was before I knew about Smack, URL. Like, Reed Dollaz, like, I get my style from a bunch of different places. Like, my rap style came from Detroit, but my battle rap style came from Philly.
See, hey, bro, let me tell you some real shit, bro. You one of the realest guys, bro. You know what I mean? That speak on my platform. Cause niggas don't speak where they everybody get their energy or something from somebody. You know what I mean? Before you start rapping, You was watching somebody, and then you end up rapping
Right.
like them, but before you found your own style. You know what I mean? You
Well, I
came out,
was,
but
yeah.
no, you came out the gate saying this shit, bro. Out the gate on this shit, bro. I salute you for that. You know what I mean? But go ahead, brother.
No,
I had to get
appreciate
that
it, bro.
flyers to you, bro.
But no, literally, that's literally like my rap style. Because I used to make music before I got into battle rap. I never thought I could stand in the paint as a battle rapper. Like, everybody would tell me, like, yo, you ever consider battle rapping? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good off that. Like, I'm a fan of it. I could watch it, but I don't think I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way these guys stand in the paint with somebody barking on them for 6 minutes, 9 minutes at a time, I'm good off that. But I don't know, man. Something about watching Reed do it and watching Reed do, you know, the freestyles and the Touch It remixes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not the official remix, but he did a freestyle to it that went viral.
Right.
And watching that kind of had me like, bro, maybe I can do this. Maybe I'm sleeping on myself. Maybe I'm not really giving myself, you know, enough credit. I could really stand in the paint and do this. And that's what made me say, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to take it to the stage. Let's see what I can do.
Okay, so what year did you take it to the stage, Jack? Boy, you sound like goddamn Bernie Mac, my nigga. I don't know if you seen this. Take it to the stage.
Yeah.
Take it to the stage.
That's how it was.
Yeah, so
That's how it was. You know, my first battle.
Go ahead, brother.
My first battle was about 3 years ago. I've only been in battle rap for 3 years. Officially, like on stage. We're not talking about like over the phone and, you know, doing the YouTube videos. No disrespect to the guys who started off doing that.
Right.
But my first official on stage, on camera performance was about 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was on this league called EX3 in Fort Myers, Florida.
Okay.
And they threw an event last minute. They called me and they were like, bro, we seen your YouTube freestyles, or we seen your freestyles on Facebook. Do you think you can get on stage and battle? And I said, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to take it. And they were like, listen, it's only 2 weeks prep, though. It's 2 weeks away. I said, fuck it, I'm going to do it. You know what I got to lose? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
bro, like, this is my first chance to showcase my talent. I'm going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I took it. On 2 weeks prep, I rolled my rounds. It was a 3-round battle. I battled some guy named Quick, a white boy from Fort Myers. And I ended up writing the rounds in 2 weeks. I did the show. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I lost. I'm gonna keep it real. I lost.
Yeah,
I fucked up in my third. I choked on my last 2 balls in my third round. I was almost done. I could have won the battle if I would have just remembered those last 2 balls. But I wasn't experienced enough to do 2 weeks prep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I didn't know what it took to be a part of the game yet. You know? But that right there had me like, you know what? I'm not built for this. And I almost quit. And I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Like, a relationship that I was in at the time, too, my shorty, I don't know how a lot of people feel about this. Because, you know, a lot of battle rappers, they have wives, they have girlfriends, they have children, things like that.
Yeah.
I had a girl who, her main focus was, I want to start a family. My focus was, I want to chase my dream. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I want to do this.
It was conflicted.
So it was a conflict to where it was like, you either do this or you do that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do both. She ended up leaving. She ended up saying she couldn't do it. She was like, you seem like you want to chase your dreams more than you want to start a family. So when she left, that's when I started linking. I did my next battle in West Palm. My boy was doing an event. His name is Philly the Genius. He did an event in West Palm. And I took the opportunity again. I said, you know what? I may have fucked up the first time, but it ain't going to happen again. I took a 1-rounder versus a battler named Young DC from Miami. And I had such an impact on that stage that leagues from different parts of Florida, bro, I'm going to keep it real. I didn't know Florida had battle leagues. I thought Florida didn't have a battle scene in my mindset in the beginning. But when I did that battle in West Palm, I had people from Tampa. Yo, I'm from 813 The Plug. Yo, I'm from the Zoo. Yo, I'm from Miami. I'm from, Art of War 305. I'm from Dade County Elite. And I had to, it was like a college for me. Like, I had to pick a college. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I want to go.
Yeah, wherever you want. Yeah. Pick
career.
and choose how you want to rock with, who you want to rock with. Yeah.
Exactly. I had 4 different people in front of me, like, pick a cat. Where do you want to be? And I ended up going with Art of War 305. I ended up taking my talents in Miami on some LeBron shit.
That's what I was about to say, boy. You LeBron-ish like a motherfucker. Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I ended up taking my talents to Art of War 305, and that's why I ended up meeting Don. And what was super crazy is at that
Don
time,
Marino,
he
right?
wasn't even Don Marino.
Yeah.
At that time, he wasn't Don Marino. He was Don Dallas.
Don Dallas,
A lot of people might not know that.
Yeah, cause I did
So,
a PPV.
you know-
We talked about that in my interview. Hold on, let me plug my shit. PPV with motherfucker. His story with motherfucking Don Marino. We talked about him, Don Dallas versus Don Marino. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, talk your shit.
Yeah, but that's how I ended up meeting, you know, and what was crazy is I met Don prior. I had met Don at Cortez had did an event in Orlando, and I had met Don there, but he didn't get the rap. Somebody had backed out on him. So I didn't get to really, like, see him do his thing, so I seen him on YouTube. And I'm like, man, this Spanish cat is really killing it. Like, him, Loso, like, Cortez, just watching the Spanish guys really do their thing in battle rap. Righteous, another dude, Puerto Rican, in battle rap. I watched them on YouTube when I started realizing Florida had a battle scene. And I'm like, man, these guys are really doing it. Maybe I can do this. And going to Miami, going to Art of War, that's how I linked with Don, you know, with Don Marino. And that's what took my career to the next level, because Don seen something in me that I guess a lot of people didn't really pay attention to. Like, they were like, oh, the kid's nice.
Okay, let me talk to you about this. Let me ask you this, because you know what I'm saying, because you definitely have the potential. That's what you were just speaking on. You know what I'm saying? You definitely have the bars, this, that, and the third. But you know what I mean? The camaraderie, the Spanish camaraderie. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, come on, my nigga. You know what I mean? Spanish niggas fuck with Spanish niggas, my nigga, like it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? And I think that's a beautiful thing. Do you agree? Like, man, he's seen something in you, but it's like, come on, man. I see something in my, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas, you gotta stick with your own sometimes, bro.
Right. But that's what I think it was. What I think it was that because battle rap is a predominantly African American sport,
that's a fact.
People from that stature expand more in it. When you see a Spanish cat who can actually rap, you're like, wait a minute. It's just like Don. If you look at Don, you don't really think Don could rap as good as he can until he opens his mouth and words come out. You know what I'm saying? That's when he's like, oh, wait a minute. This dude can actually rap.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like that's what Don seen in me. I feel like Don seen somebody who had performance. He had swag. He had style. I could do things on stage that other people were afraid to do. So that's when Don was like, bro, you gotta come to Art of War. You gotta come to this side and link with me, bro. And I was
and you a Queens nigga,
Don.
right?
What happened?
I said you a Queens nigga, right?
Yeah, originally, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, have you been to transplant in Miami, Florida?
No, never.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? You linked up.
Being a battle rapper is what brought me to Miami. Honestly.
There it is. You know what I'm saying? So, just that with that, and then Don seeing a similarity. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know how I be with Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? I know how I be with white people. Cause this is our shit, bro. This is our shit, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I already know how people could feel. You know what I mean? Different ethnicities could feel like they could be outsiders, but they have to prove themselves even more. You know what I mean? Because I done seen Spanish niggas better than niggas. It's like, man, this nigga ass, but he got a fan base. Nah, man, this motherfucker cooked him. I done seen Chinese niggas cook, nigga. I done seen niggas get cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a biased individual on race. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to make this a race type of thing, but I understand.
No, not at all.
No, but I have to, you know what I'm saying, for the fans, when they watch it, they might make it seem like something that it's not. You know what I mean? It just got to clarify.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because this is just a good, healthy conversation. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Absolutely, yeah.
But as Spanish guys, I already know y'all struggle. You know what I mean? Like, y'all niggas really gotta prove y'all self. You know what I mean? I done seen Don have to do it. You know what I mean? Boy, when I seen you in West Memphis, man, god damn, boy. God damn. But remember when I did the shit with you and True? I seen True beat your ass, though.
You know what was crazy about that battle, bro?
He beat your ass, though, man.
About that battle. Hold on, bro.
Talk your shit. Come on.
I fucking do that. But one thing I'm gonna tell you is when that battle dropped, was super funny about the True Foe battle. And salute the True Foe. I fuck with True Foe. I think he's dope. Out of the Midwest, I think he's amazing, bro. Him, Piranha, a couple people out the Midwest, I fuck with them heavy. Okay. So, but the thing with the True Foe battle was, I was locked in with him first. On We Go Hard. Steve had called me. Steve seen me do my thing with LP. This is a different story, though. I don't know if you want to go this far where I made it to We Go Hard. But when I made it to We Go Hard, Steve had booked me versus a guy named LP. I ended up catching, a nice body that night. Even Troy Martin was like, yo, body in the night. You know what I'm saying? Like on his live. So when I did that, Steve was like, bro, you need a challenge. So he gave me True Foe. Because True Foe had just did his thing with Harlem Green. So we were locked in. But where the situation went left was another platform had called me. And they were like, yo, YBS, I rock with you, bro. You're super fire. Would you battle Chef Trez? And who am I to say no to a battle with Chef Trez? My sophomore year of battle rap, my second year in. Who am I? And they're paying for it. You vote on, like, I don't have to come out of pocket for this battle. They called me like, listen, get your flight. We got Trez already covered. All you got to do is come out here and rap. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who am I to say no to that?
I'm listening.
And that ended up going down. That ended up going down on Cinco de Mayo, which is 2 weeks.
Cinco de Mayo? Cinco de Mayo, papa?
Yeah, that shit. Watch the battle. I had Cinco de Mayo bars in there. That shit ended up going down on May 5th. And I had True Foe 2 weeks after that. But I talked to Don, Don being like my big brother in this shit. And Don being like, the guy who actually made it from Miami and did a thing. Salute the drop from KOTD to the URL PG. Now being on the main stage for URL, I asked him for his opinion. And I said, Don, listen, they calling me for Chef Trez. Should I take the battle? He said, bro, if you're not paying for it, take that fucking battle, bro. Nobody's just offering names for free like that. They're expecting you to pay for the name. If they're not expecting you to pay for the name, bro, think about it. You just save so much money just to get a flight and write for Trez. Do the battle. So I ended up doing the Trez battle 2 weeks before Foe. It was a last minute lock in. And that's no excuse. I should have been 100% prepared for True Foe. I'm not trying to make no excuses.
No, you just saying.
What ended up happening.
No, bro. I definitely understand because I would have never known that if you never told me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a whole storyline which is super crazy that people might not know. That's why I like doing this interview and I like this conversation because I feel like now people can get a better understanding of who YBS is because you're actually breaking me down from beginning to where I'm at now. A lot of people don't do that. They just break it down from my last performance, from my last battle.
That's not fair, bro.
We're starting from the Mecca.
Yeah, bro. That's not fair, bro. We got to know who you are. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know who you are. I might know who you are. I want people to know who you are. You know what I mean?
And that's why I had to do this interview. That's why I was saying, like, that's when it started, when the True Foe thing happened. Like I said, we were locked in first, but Trez came out of left field. And at my point in my career, it was like, bro, I'm only in my sophomore year, and I'm getting offered people like Chef Trez, who you would have to pay to battle somebody like that.
That's a fact.
They're not just going to give you somebody like that on
so
the
you felt like you had the talent. You definitely had the talent for somebody to want to, like, to pony up, you know what I mean, ante up cash behind you, you know what I mean, for your talent.
Absolutely.
Good or bad, bro.
So,
you know what I mean?
Bad. So So salute the 50, salute the YM. Those are the guys in North Carolina who booked me for that battle. 50 and YM, those are the guys who called me, and they have a league in Carolina called Let's Talk About It, and they ended up booking me. And that's how that happened. You know what I'm saying? And that ended up happening before Foe. So literally coming off of that battle, I had True Foe 2 weeks later. And I don't know about other battlers, but sometimes when you come off of a performance, you're so stuck in that performance, like, man, I did my thing. You're not worried about the next battle. But it was like I had to be worried about the next battle. Because my next battle was my second appearance on We Go Hard. So I couldn't let We Go Hard down because that was the roster that picked me up.
Yeah, and you New
career.
York, man. That's bad. Come on, man, nigga. That's backyard in New York.
Exactly. And what's crazy is being from New York, a lot of people don't even know that. When I got booked on We Go Hard, they viewed me as a Miami cat.
Bro, I thought you were from Miami, bro. Yeah, I thought you were from Miami, bro. I swear to God, bro.
That's what I'm saying. People don't know I'm originally from the city, so I had to prove twice as much. I had to work twice as hard to show these cats, like, yo, I'm from here. Like, y'all may not know that because my career started in Miami, but originally this is my house. This is where I'm from. And I'm not just going to let you dog walk me in New York. And so we were in Queens. On top of it all, we're in Queens. We're in the barn. We're in Queens. So I'm like, this damn show can't happen here.
Hell nah, not at the crib, bro. Not at the crib.
And like I said, everybody got their opinions. When City went live, a lot of people had me winning, but people like you and everybody else who did it, they had Foe winning. Which I'm not mad at that because Foe was 100% prepared. 3 rounds, he did his thing, he held it down. Even Jay Murder, being from New York and seeing me, Jay Murder was like, listen, I have Full women, but you fire, bro. Like, I rock with you. So salute to Jay Murder for that, because that's when Jay Murder started fucking with me.
That's
from
100. And I'm saying that's your fellow Spanish brethren. You know what I'm saying?
If he dumb shit, salute Jay Murder, bro. That's
Yeah, fuck the world. Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the world, don't get fucked by it. Then I went to the gate.
Chief, go ahead, bro.
I went to the gate. He seen me again. That's when Murder was like, alright, this little motherfucker here is a rap. Like, y'all not paying attention. Like, he may not be winning the y'all, but this little man is fire right here. And I just, what it was I had to keep a streak going, man. I had to keep people talking about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt like I needed more than anything, was just people to pay attention to who I was and what I was capable of and what I could do in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think you said, the way I feel, I'll just say that, the way I feel is a lot of Spanish cats kind of work twice as hard to show, like, bro, we belong here. Like, we can really we can do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk.
Regardless of how y'all feel, we can do this too.
Nah, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, YBS, you know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about West Memphis real quick, because you have the unreleased battle. You know what I'm saying? Who'd you go against down bottom?
I battled a gentleman named Cashmere on his return battle. Let's not leave that out. This is his return battle, and I noticed it because I had watched his footage. I do my homework. So any out who are listening to this, just know I do my homework. I pay attention to everything. You know what I mean? So I've seen a lot of his battles were like 4 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, you coming home. You think you just gonna come home and beat me because you got the crowd. Nah, bro.
This ain't
I can't
that.
let that happen.
Nah, I'm saying this ain't that. Nah, bro, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, nah, it can't be that. Especially, NASA, what's funny is NASA never see me rap. NASA always see me at the events because NASA would come out to this league we had out here in Orlando called Guardians of the Culture, from KOTD to the URL PG. Now being on the main stage for URL, I asked him for his opinion. And I said, Don, listen, they calling me for Chef Trez. Should I take the battle? He said, bro, if you're not paying for it, take that fucking battle, bro. Nobody's just offering names for free like that. They're expecting you to pay for the name. If they're expecting you to pay for the name? Bro, think about it. You just
winning.
saved so much money just to get a flight and write for Trez. Do the battle. So I ended up doing the Trez battle 2 weeks before Foe. It was a last-minute lock-in. And that's no excuse. I should have been 100% prepared for True Foe. I'm not trying to make no excuses.
No,
but
you
that's
just
what
saying.
ended up happening.
No, bro. I definitely understand because I would have never known that if you never told me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have a whole storyline which is super crazy that people might not know. That's why I like doing this interview and I like this conversation because I feel like now people can get a better understanding of who YBS is because you're actually breaking me down from beginning to where I'm at now. A lot of people don't do that. They just break it down from my last performance, from my last battle.
That's not
You get what
fair,
I'm saying?
bro.
We're starting from the Mecca.
Yeah, bro.
We're
That's not
starting from the
fair, bro.
beginning.
We got to know who you are. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't know who you are. I might know who you are. I want people to know who you are. You know what I mean?
And that's why I had to do this interview. That's why I'm saying, like, that's where it started when the True Foe thing happened. Like I said, we were locked in first, but Trez came out of left field. And at my point in my career, it was like, bro, I'm only in my sophomore year, and I'm getting offered people like Chef Trez, who you would have to pay to battle somebody like that.
That's a
They're
fact.
not just going to give you somebody like that on
So
the
you
silver
felt like
platter,
you had the talent.
here's Trez.
You definitely had the talent
Yeah.
for somebody that want to, like, the pony up. You know what I mean? Ante up cash behind you. You know what I mean? For your talent.
Absolutely.
Good or bad, bro.
So-
You know what I mean?
Thanks. So salute the 50, salute the YM. Those are the guys in North Carolina who booked me for that battle. You know, 50 and YM, those are the guys who called me, and they have a league in Carolina called Let's Talk About It, and they ended up booking me. And that's how that happened. You know what I'm saying? And that ended up happening before Foe. So literally coming off of that battle, I had True Foe 2 weeks later. And I don't know about other battlers, but sometimes when you come off of a performance, you're so stuck in that performance, like, man, I did my thing. You're not worried about the next battle. But it was like I had to be worried about the next battle. Because my next battle was my second appearance on We Go Hard. So I couldn't let We Go Hard down because that was the roster that picked me up.
Yeah, and
later on in
you
my
New
career.
York, man. That's bad. Come on, man. Nigga, that's backyard. In New York.
Exactly. And what's crazy is being from New York, a lot of people don't even know that. When I got booked on We Go Hard, they viewed me as a Miami cat. They
Bro,
didn't even know
I thought
was
you were
originally
from
the
Miami,
city.
bro. Yeah, I thought you were from Miami, bro. I swear to God, bro.
That's what I'm saying. People don't know I'm originally from the city, so I had to prove twice as much. I had to work twice as hard to show these cats, like, yo, I'm from here. Like, y'all may not know that because my career started in Miami, but originally this is my house. This is where I'm from. And I'm not just going to let you dog walk me in New York. And so we were in Queens. On top of it all, we're in Queens. We're in the barn. We're in Queens. So I'm like, this damn show can't happen here.
Hell nah,
And,
not,
you know,
not at the crib, bro. Not at the crib.
And like I said, everybody got their opinions. When City went live, a lot of people had me winning, but people like you and everybody else who did it, they had Foe winning. Which I'm not mad at that because Foe was 100% prepared. 3 rounds, he did his thing, he held it down. Even Jay Murder, being from New York and seeing me, Jay Murder was like, listen, I have Foe winning, but you fire, bro. Like, I rock with you. So salute to Jay Murder for that because that's when Jay Murder started fucking with me.
That's
From
what
that
I'm.
battle.
And I'm saying that's your fellow Spanish brethren. You know what I'm saying?
FT dumb shit, salute Jay Murder, bro. That's where it
fuck the
started.
world, fuck
And
the
then-
world.
and
Shout
then
to my boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Fuck the world, don't get fucked by it. Then I went to the gate.
Chief, go ahead,
I
bro.
went to the gate. He seen me again. So that's when Murder was like, alright, this little motherfucker here, this nigga rap. Like, y'all not paying attention. Like, he may not be winning the y'all, but this little man is fire right here. And I just, what it was I had to keep a streak going, man. I had to keep people talking about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt like I needed more than anything, was just people to pay attention to who I was and what I was capable of and what I could do in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? I think you said, you know, or the way I feel, I'll just say that, the way I feel is a lot of Spanish cats gotta work twice as hard to show, like, bro, we belong here. Like, we can really do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, talk.
Regardless of how y'all feel, we can do this too.
Nah, talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? So, YBS, you know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about West Memphis real quick, because you have the unreleased battle. You know what I'm saying? Who'd you go against down bottom?
I battled a gentleman named Cashmere on his return battle. Let's not leave that out. This is his return battle, and I noticed it because I had watched his footage. I do my homework.
Mm-hmm.
So any ops who are listening to this, just know I do my homework. I pay attention to everything. You know what I mean? So I've seen a lot of his battles were like 4 years ago, 2 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, you coming home. You think you just gonna come home and beat me because you got the crowd? Nah, bro.
This ain't
I can't let that happen.
Nah, I'm saying this ain't that. Nah, bro, you got me fucked up.
Yeah, nah, it can't be that. And especially, you know, NASA. What's funny is NASA never see me rap. NASA always see me at the events because NASA would come out to this league we had out here in Orlando called Guardians of the Culture. So, Guardians of the Culture was a league we had here in Orlando. It was here in Florida, it was in Orlando, and they also had events in the DMV. But when they did events here in Florida, they would bring people down and let them perform out here. That's how I met NASA. But NASA never see me rap. So when he booked me versus Cashmere, I don't really know what his mindset was. But it was like, I know YBS is dope. Maybe he watched my footage. I know he said he watched my footage before. But I don't think he thought I was going to do what I did when I went out there. I don't think he expected that.
Nigga, I didn't expect that. Nigga, I didn't expect that. Fuck you talking about. Boy, you went out there. Let me speak on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because the battle was unreleased. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say the same shit that I was telling your ass in the building, brother. My nigga, you impressed the fuck out of me, bro. I didn't know that you had that in you, pause. You know what I mean? You fucked the building up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your opponent. You know what I mean? But come on, bro. You definitely got busy, bro. I was there, bro. You know what I mean? I was definitely there. You know what I mean? But go ahead, brother.
But I'm going to keep it thorough, guy. You know what it was, man? It was more or less the fact that, you know, Don, one thing Don did with me in the beginning of my career that a lot of people fail to understand is Don didn't do nothing for me but make phone calls. You feel what I'm saying? Don would reach out to me and say, listen, I'm on this league. They booked me. I told them about you. Do you want to battle? I could have said no, or I could have said yes. Those are the only two options I had. There was no in between. You either battling or you not battling. And it didn't matter if I got paid, if I didn't get paid. 9 times out of 10, the opportunity was there. And think about it. The last event we was on had Geechee, Danny Myers, Franchise, Don Marino. They had big names on that platform, and then they booked me. So to leave with, whether you call it battle of the night, performance of the night, whatever you consider it, to leave with that, with people like Geechee, Franchise, Danny Myers, and Don Marino on the same card,
man,
that's incredible.
And
bro.
they seen you rap, bro. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas seen you actually rap. And then I was seeing the reaction in the bill. Like I said, the battle was unreleased. Y'all niggas need to pay attention when this battle drop.
It's
you know
coming.
What I mean? Like,
It's coming. Salute to NASA. He hit me up and he already spoke to me about it. So it's coming. He just feels like he wants to end the event with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to end the release with a bang. He reached out to me.
But I was just speaking on that people need to pay attention that the reaction that you got in West Memphis. Boy, you're not from West Memphis, man. You ain't from West Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying, boy? You ain't from West Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, you goddamn, you handled your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I always had respect for you but you made me respect you more when I seen you in your face and I seen you do what you did. You know what I mean? Boy, I gave you like 2 or 3 interviews that night. Boy, I still got every single one of them. I'm waiting for the fucking battle to drop. You know what I mean? Like, boy.
That's all it was.
You did that. You did that, baby boy. You did that.
Thank you, bro. And that's what it was. Like, that's what people need to understand. Like I said, you know, Don Marino making these moves and making these calls and being like, yo, I'm over in Texas. You want to battle? Yo, I'm in Carolina. You want to get on the card? People need to understand it was a yes or no for me. It wasn't I have to do it because Don Marino called me. If I couldn't do the battle, I could have said no. But because I love my craft and I respect my craft so much and I respect the culture and because I wanted to prove that I belonged here, I took any opportunity that came my way. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like that's what was necessary. You have to show. Listen, bro, you could be the man in your city. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you can show you're not only the man in your city, you're the man somewhere else.
Or you,
that's
yeah,
a different conversation.
Yeah, but you can move how you move where you at or where you live at, and then you can take that same characteristics to another city, you still get the same response. That's beautiful, ain't it?
That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. But like I said, listen, I've been to plenty URL events. I met Geechee. I met Danny. Me and Franchise were cool before that event, but they never seen me perform. They never seen me rap. That was their first time seeing me on stage. So think about that. Like, I knew these guys prior because Don was always either PG or when he battled Holmesy or when he battled whoever, I was always there. So people never really knew me as a battler. They knew me as like, oh, he's a guy that moved with Don Marino. So for this being the first time ever that Geechee, Danny,
that's how you really
see me perform.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like, damn, because that kind of got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to go eat in a minute, but you know what I mean? Like, you really thought that niggas really don't know who you are, bro?
I honestly, rap-wise, no, bro. Real talk, because a lot of people...
That fucked me up, bro. I can't act like you just didn't say that, bro. It's like, I know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the most important motherfucker, but it's like, nigga, you YBS. You know what I'm saying? You little papo. You puppy. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you feel like niggas don't really recognize or know who you are? Speak on that.
Yeah, but PB, listen, PBB is one thing to show people you can actually, it's one thing to be there and meet those people, but then it's another thing to actually show them what you can do. There's a difference, you know what I'm saying? When you can step on that stage, those guys see you, and they're like, oh man, like, listen, from what I heard, I don't know if it's true, like you said, the footage is unreleased. I don't know if it's true yet. I'm going to wait for the footage to drop.
Right.
But from what I heard in the background, I heard Danny Myers and Geechee call time when I was halfway through my round. I wasn't even done yet.
No comment. No comment.
You feel what I'm saying?
No comment.
This is what I heard. Again, I don't have no proof of this. This is me on stage, blacked out, focused on, I got to get through this material. But I'm hearing it. Like, yo, you're done. You finished. That's it. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, nah, bro. They literally brought me out here to rap for 5 minutes. I'm going to finish my round. Mind you, my round was only 4:30.
That crowd reaction.
It feel like 4:30 in the building, though.
The crowd reaction, bro. You had crowd reaction. I was there, bro. I was there.
That's what I'm saying. In the building, it wasn't no fun. I ain't gonna give away too much because I want people to see the battle. But when a certain moment happened in that battle, it became, bro, all right, this do enough. You did what you came to do. You proved your point. Stop. And it was like, nah, bro, I can't stop. I can't stop because y'all reacted to that one thing. I need y'all to follow me. Like, y'all reacted to that one moment, which was fine. But I need y'all to catch the rest of this. I need y'all to see that I can really carry myself. I don't need help. I just had an entertaining moment, but I didn't need it. It was just suitable for that battle. You know what I'm saying? And salute my brother who jumped in and helped me out with that. But I had so much more. And that's why I can tell in the crowd, hold it down, I got more. And even Don gave me advice that was like, listen, why? You got to learn crowd control. And I told Don, I said, Don, listen, bro, this was my first time in West Memphis. I wanted the people to react. I didn't want to stop them from reacting. I wanted them to react.
That shit made you feel good, though, didn't it, Papito? Come on, Papito. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, Papo. You know, like, nigga, I ain't from here. I'm getting niggas crazy. Nigga, I ain't from this motherfucker.
Feel my presence. I am here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am him. In that moment, feel my presence. I am him. I am here. This is what I do. That's what I wanted y'all to leave that venue saying. I wanted y'all to leave that venue like, yo, that YBS dude, I never seen him before. But, bro, after that performance, even Danny, perfect example. Danny ran into me at Born Legacy 9 recently. Not too much longer after that Cashmere battle. And Danny came up to me, and Danny was like, listen, bro, you did your thing in West Memphis. Salute to you. It was a great performance. You were a professional, etc. But I need to see your next battle. I need to make sure that wasn't a fluke. Because that was too clean. I never seen you before, and that was an amazing performance.
That's a bar. That's a bar guy, nigga.
And when Danny sees, because I have a battle that's coming with that one. That one's gonna come out, and then my following battle, Danny's gonna see it's not a fluke. I really rap, bro, and that's the point that I was trying to prove in 2020. And don't get me wrong, PVP, I lost out on a lot of opportunity in 2020. If I could tell y'all that, I really did.
But guess what? You know what I'm saying? What I was always taught, you know what I'm saying, was what ain't broke, don't fix it. Everything happens for a reason. Maybe that wasn't for you, brother. Everything
I'm not
ain't.
gonna lie, I lost out.
Everything ain't for everybody.
I lost out on a big battle that y'all might have liked though.
Yeah.
I lost out on a battle with Cortez.
So let me this the last thing, you know what I'm saying, because nigga, I got shit in the oven. I'm cooking right now. I'm cooking right now, Papo. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, I'm cooking while I'm cooking right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with my nigga Young Barsmith in this hole. You know what I'm saying?
Do your thing, bro.
Out the gate. So let me last question. Do you think that you would have been ready for Cortez? Because everybody says this about Cortez. I know Surf got this about Cortez, which I don't go for, bro. Cortez always been fire to me. You know what I mean? On beat and acapella. Battle rap, you know what I'm saying? He was on the first URL event. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Like, I always herald Cortez in a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? I always love Puerto Rican niggas anyway. You know what I'm saying? My son half Puerto Rican. My baby mom Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying? I might be biased. But he can rap. You know what I'm saying? Do you think you would have been ready for a Cortez at that time, brother?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The material I have for Cortez, especially because he rapped at the event we were supposed to battle at, bro. I would have walked away with the W, bro. I'm not even gonna flex with you. I would have walked away with the W in that battle. That battle still needs to happen to me because what it is for me is it's more than just battling Cortez. It's like I've been watching Cortez since 2009. It's going to be 2021. So that means I've been watching Cortez for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's to the point where it's like, okay, bro, listen, I'm here. So you got one or two options. You either going to smoke me or you going to pass that torch. And I'm going to rap to the point where you're going to be like, yo, bro, it's yours. If I retire, YBS got me. He gonna carry on. He gonna carry on for the Puerto Ricans. He gonna do his thing for the Hispanics in battle rap. Just like Don Marino got Mexican bars, he's doing his thing. But the Mexican side, we're all Latino at the end of the day. Whether we're Mexican, Colombian, Puerto Rican. It doesn't make a difference.
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? Y'all all
type
speak
of
Spanish with your own different twang. You know what I mean? Because Colombians don't speak like Puerto Ricans, but y'all speak Spanish. Y'all might
Right.
have different words that mean different things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Same thing with Mexicans.
yeah, that's what I'm
Same
saying.
thing with Mexicans.
Facts.
And,
You know what I'm saying?
and that's why me battling Cortez to me was such a big deal, and it bothered me, and it made me take a break. Cause in the back of my mind, it was like, damn, I had got really sick. I don't know if I had COVID at that time or if I didn't. I just had the regular flu. Cause COVID didn't hit. I was supposed to battle Cortez in the beginning of March. COVID didn't really hit crazy till the end of March. So I don't know what I had for real. They diagnosed me with the flu at that time.
Oh,
But
wow.
I feel like I missed out on a bigger opportunity than just rapping. I feel like I missed out on this could have been like a yo. And just when I thought it was just on me, on my shoulders, to carry this, for Cortez to feel that way. Just like I feel like it's just for me to carry it, here comes another Puerto Rican cat. Like me, from New York, like me, from the border of Brooklyn and Queens, like me. He could do this, bro. Like, the torch is his. I feel like I missed out on that. That was the big deal for me. Because I feel like I missed out on the opportunity to have that torch passed down to me or get that credit from Cortez and be like, bro, you earned my respect after this battle, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't know what you were coming with, but the fact that you rap like that, bro, I'm not even mad at you. Keep going.
Damn, bro, when you break it down like that, nah, because I felt like that was heartfelt as fuck. He was like, man, I missed. You know what I'm saying? That was no fault on yours, but he's like, man, I wanted to beat Cortez ass so bad. This nigga gonna
just to showcase.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This nigga gonna have to pass the torch down like we running in the Olympics. You gonna have to pass the torch. You know what I mean?
You gonna have to give it to me. You gonna have to be like,
have to. Yeah.
It ain't over from here. If Cortez says, you know what, bro, let's say Cortez this thing goes, you know what, I'll never step on stage again. I'm going to just focus on my other, his other investments or whatever he got going on. He knows I battled this cat right here. This cat right here, he going to carry it for me. I know he going to carry it for me. I stood in the paint with him. I battled him. I know what he could do. That's what I feel like I missed more than just the actual battle itself.
Right. It's the moment more than the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got you.
Exactly.
I got you. So before we call the rap, you know what I'm saying? So YBS, you know what I'm saying? What other battles that you have that's unreleased besides the shit we did in Wed Memphis, man?
Well, unreleased right now, obviously, I got the West Memphis with Cashmere. But outside of that, I just did a battle recently in Tampa on this league called Takeoff Battle League. With Crown Vic, his whole staff. Takeoff Battle League is a new battle league in Tampa that just came up. I did a battle with a cat named Twan Doe. And that battle, I hit the bachata on him, man. When you see that battle, you were like, bro, you did that. You did that. You go back when you see that battle, man. It's gonna make you get up out of your seat. You're gonna be like, man, YBS performance in that battle was amazing. And then what's next for YBS after that, which is an exclusive for you, because the flyer ain't even up yet. I got Holmesy the God this month on the 28th. November 27th or 28th. November 7th, November 27th, 28th, Gates of the Garden. YBS versus Holmesy the God is going down, bro.
That's going down.
And it is going down.
That man, hey man, fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cut your thoughts off, but go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Holmesy got, what else you got, my nigga? God damn.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a couple things. I got Holmesy the God. After Holmesy, I got a New York battle with a dude named Jailhouse December 5th. After that, I got We Go Hard. I'm back home. I'm taking my talent back home to New York, December 12th or 13th. It's a 2-day event, so either way, I got December 12th or 13th. And then I might have something special for y'all. We don't know. We can't announce it just yet. But on the 26th, we might have a special 2-on-2 coming with, you know, a certain somebody that y'all familiar. Actually, two people y'all familiar with. So when the flyer drops, y'all gonna love that battle, man. Y'all gonna see it. It's a 2-on-2. Me and the new cat. His name is Drew B. So it's me and Drew B.
Ooh, hold on, the nigga that Drew B. Hold on, Drew B, the nigga that was just they went against on the Gates of the Garden.
Fun.
Yeah,
Yes,
that
Fun.
nigga fire, bro.
Yes, sir. Me and him
Nigga's
are
fire,
battling
bro.
2 names.
He fucked me up
Two
versus
names.
Fonz. He lost. He lost like a motherfucker. But that nigga fire.
So he is fire, man.
He's
doing
fire,
his thing,
bro.
and I got him on my team. And when y'all see who we're battling on December 26th, y'all not gonna believe it. Y'all go jump out your seats for that battle. Trust me.
Okay.
The flyer's not out yet. We're still doing the behind the scenes business thing. But I can tell y'all it's going down here in Orlando. It's me and Drew B versus 2 names that I promise you when y'all see these names, I'm going to tag you in the flyer and you're going to be like, YBS, you lying. Why didn't you say that on my show? And I'll be like, listen, bro, I couldn't speak on it at that time.
Hey, man,
But
it's undisclosed. It's undisclosed. It's understood. It got to be explained, baby boy. You know what I'm saying? It's
And
understood.
then,
It got to
and
be
then to start the year off nice. You might be familiar with this gentleman. I'm starting the year off in 2021, and this is another exclusive I'm giving strictly to you.
What's
I
happening?
might get in trouble for this.
What's happening?
I might get in trouble for this.
What's happening?
But your boy YBS versus Deuce going down in Atlanta,
Tampa. Ooh, shit.
January.
Oh, shit.
Lit.
That's fire.
Again, depending on when you drop this interview, I might get in trouble. But I'm going to tell you, that you my mans, I rock with you, and this is my first time being on your show, and I had to make it an exclusive, bro. So
Hey, bro,
we're
I
gonna get
definitely
the
got
people
that.
into this.
That's love, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you versus Deuce? Come on, man. God damn.
3 rounds.
3 of them
rounds.
things?
No one rounders. 3 of them things. No one. 3 of them things.
Ooh, shit. It's going down, nigga. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yes,
going
sir.
down. So that's submitted,
Yeah,
right? That's submitted.
Oh, it's submitted. It's down. That's it. That's it. There's no more to talk about.
There it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
Exclusive
So,
you got. That's what it is.
That's
you heard
love.
it from me. You heard it from me first, man. You gonna see it later on, but you heard it from me first, man. YBS versus Home Be the God, November 27th or 28th, Gate to the Garden, another 2-day event. Salute Dre Dennis, D-Lo, Gate to the Garden. So me versus Holmesy going down on the gates November 27th to 28th. We go hard, you know what I'm saying, December 12th or 13th, another 2-day event. And then YBS versus Deuce sometime in January. Y'all stay by the computer. Y'all stay by your phones, whatever digital devices y'all got on you. Tablet, phone, computer.
whatever.
See the flyers. It's lit.
Out the gate, you know what I'm saying? So PPV, loudest motherfucker with my nigga YBS, you know what I'm saying? Jay Perez,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Anything else you have to say to the streets, my Puerto Rican brother?
Listen, man, I respect you. I got love for you. Thank you for having me. West Memphis, I look forward to coming back. The next couple battles I got lined up, when y'all watch this interview or y'all hear this interview, make sure y'all motherfucking tune in and y'all see what YBS got coming. It's not over. My career is just getting started. We looking at URL. We looking at RBE. I'm not done. I'm not done. That's all y'all need to know. King of the Dot, if y'all see this or y'all hear this, I'm looking at y'all. Whatever platform, I'm ready to go to another level.
There it is. You heard it first. You know what I'm saying? Exclusive. You know what I'm saying? PPV. Loudest motherfucker, my nigga YBS. You know what I'm saying? New York's finest. One of New York's finest. You know what I'm saying? We out this motherfucker. Pussy.
Miami's motherfucking best. Miami's rookie. Florida's Battle of the Year of 2019. Let me flex a little bit. Florida's
Go ahead.
Battle Rapper of the Year in 2019. You know what I mean? Even though we in 2020, I won my award at the end of the year, so I can still flex a little bit
Hell
in
yeah.
2020. You understand? But yeah, man, if y'all want to look me up, man, on social media, at The Real YBS on Instagram, at The Real YBS1 with the number 1 on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me, man. Look me up. I'll be doing plenty of good shit. PBB, my brother. Salute to you. Thank you for having me.
It's all love, papito. Hola, papito. When I roll with my people. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my nigga YBS. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like cut off stockings, you bitch. Pussy, we out this motherfucker.
Put your 3D glasses on then, pussy, cause you know we coming straight at you.